I'm pretty sure if there's any pair of directors or even a single director that could deliver anything a fanboy could want from their wildest dreams, it's probably the Russo brothers. I mean, they already showed what they could do with the MCU with Civil War and the two Avengers films, and not to mention what many people, including myself, would argue is the best MCU film with the Winter Soldier. So let's hear from them on Star Wars. So of course we know that Joe and Anthony Russo are doing their own thing for the foreseeable future. Now they have said they're interested in Marvel Studios, they're interested in coming back down the road, and of course they're interested in some of the other big heavy hitting properties out there. And most recently, when asked about what they could do and if they would be interested in Star Wars, they specifically said that they would be interested in doing something in that sandbox. And they specifically named Jon Favreau because he's in it right then and there. Obviously, because Jon Favreau is doing The Mandalorian, and they're really good friends, and they've worked together with multiple films in the MCU, so they're probably a little bit closer than some of the other directors, all things considered. Now, of course, along with that, they would go on to talk a little bit about the stories from Star Wars and how inspiring it was for them. And of course, being children that grew up with Star Wars at its peak, how it sort of influenced, their way of directing, storytelling, and where they are today. And this is something you find very common among many directors out there that are, like 35 to older now, because there was that period where Star Wars was and still is one of the most influential things in Hollywood that hasn't gone away. And I think this is them probably maybe saying, let's get the internet riled up and see what could happen. And we already know that Kevin Feige is going to be on hand producing Star Wars films down the road somewhere. So it wouldn't surprise me if maybe they've already had some conversations or tossed around some ideas, and the Russos, do come over to Star Wars and deliver some sort of film. I mean, for me personally, if you were to give them The Old Republic, I think they could absolutely nail everything fans could want from that and more. Or maybe even, just a fresh take not related to anything we know so far. I mean, it's the Russo brothers. I personally love what they did with Marvel, so I would be open to this, and hopefully we hear more about it soon, because they already got Taika doing a Star Wars movie. Why not just bring over the rest of the guys that were successful with Marvel and see what they can do with another big brand. So what do you guys think could happen? Do you think they'll come back? Do you think maybe they'll split up? One does like Wolverine, another one does Star Wars? Or do you think they're just like trying to say this but they're not coming over? I personally think they're gonna be here sooner rather than later.